This is going to be really secure. Real secure. Welcome back, friends, to Build a Lot Acres. I got my special helper Reese back with me, and in today's video we're going to be doing the upgraded trolley system. Stay tuned. So if you saw the last video we did on the trolley hoist for the sawmill, you know that there's some things that I didn't like. So I came up with a new design that I think is going to work a lot better. Let me show you what I came up with. So I got this roller track. This is actually for rollers for barn doors and sliding doors to get into buildings. So I'm going to take this, and then I got these brackets that are meant for this track. And the beauty of this is it's going to close this space in so that my regular uni strut fits in nice and tight. I'm going to cut slices of this track the same width as these hangers. I'm going to have my uni strut, and then you want to hand me the rollers, Reese? And then the last piece of the puzzle is going to be the rollers. You guys, check these babies out. So these have 6 wheels. 6 wheels per roller. And these are meant to go right onto a trolley. That's what these are meant for. These are rated for like 1,200 pounds per roller. So 2,400 pounds. So almost double what the actual winch or hoist is rated for. So then these rollers actually go right inside. And they ride right on that strut. Nice. I think this is going to be a nice system. I think it's going to work a lot better. So the first step is going to be cutting these into slices, same as these. Let's do it.
Okay.
All right, Reese, let's cut these outside because this is galvanized. I don't want to breathe in the dust. All right, so I got 6 slices cut. I ended up doing 6. I was going to do 5, but I have 6 of these other brackets, so I might as well do 6. Have a closer spacing, it will be stronger. Like I said, this is galvanized, so you do not want to weld or cut this and make dust without proper safety gear. That's why I did outside. I had a mask on and a helmet, but you definitely want to be careful working with galvanized steel. It can make you sick breathing in the fumes and the dust. So hopefully now it's starting to make a little sense. You can see it's really, I think it's going to be a rugged system. Because these had the hole in the back of them, these little brackets, I ended up doing this 2x6 to mount those two, and we're going to have the 1/2-inch threaded rods every 2 feet. So it's going to be a rugged system, I think. And then on the back side, I got these really big washers and double nuts on each threaded rod. That's going to give me a lot of strength, because that's where everything's going to be pulling down on, is from the top. So I do not want these being able to pull through this 2-inch piece of pine. The one tough thing is going to be mounting this, but I think it's easier to get it all assembled here on the ground, on the flat, and then pick it all up at once rather than trying to assemble it up in the air. That's going to be pretty tricky. So let me finish assembling this, and I'll be back with you in a bit. So I actually tried to do this the other day while I had help, but unfortunately the ground wasn't cooperating. Let me show you what I mean. I don't know how well it's going to show up on camera, but this ground was so soft, so muddy. I just couldn't do much of anything. I mean, it was a real mess, and I decided it just wasn't worth it. Now everything's frozen and stiff, and I have no help, but I did come up with an idea to make this much easier. looks pretty good, doesn't it? I added these 2x4 braces just to keep everything nice and stiff, because if I have a log pulling and it's not quite directly under center, I don't want this thing moving around. This is going to be really secure. Yeah, secure. And I think that this is going to work a lot better than the last system. If you didn't see the other video where I did my first trial run with a shorter track and the Viva lift, then this video might not make as much sense. So I would recommend you go check that out. I'll link it at the end of this video. But yeah, I put the braces up. I got the 1/2 inch threaded rod. And as you saw earlier, I got a double nut on the top of this 2x6 with a huge washer. So hopefully everything's nice and strong and it lasts for a while. I got blocks at the end of the uni-strut track so that the lift cannot physically come off the end by accident. You know, whether it be when I'm milling or if it gets windy out or a nor'easter or something. I don't want this thing falling off the end, falling 9 feet and getting ruined. So it can't physically fall off the end. I do have quite a bit of adjustment I can do with these threaded rods. So if this track needs to be adjusted up or down, I can do that in the future, and pretty excited to try it out. I don't think that's going to be for today's video. I got to get a generator. I don't have powered out here as of yet. Maybe someday I will, but in order to use this, I'm going to have to bring a generator down here, and I don't want to really do that just to show this working. It's a brand new lift. I'm sure you guys can figure out how it's going to work, but I will be showcasing this a lot in future videos. And like I said in the other video, I'm going to be making a big L-shaped hook to help turn the logs and lift them up, which would be another project for another day. See you next time.